that overcoming is never really that easy. It's not overnight. It wasn't 1 or 2 days, and sometimes it takes years. The reality is that not all days are very glorious. It is very disheartening and it is very discouraging some days when you feel like, well, I'm stepping into what God has called me to do, so why aren't things working out as you imagine it should work out? The walk with God really isn't all that rosy every day, and it's okay that it doesn't have to be that great every day, but as long as you're walking with God, then you know that you're walking towards everything that He has ever planned for your life, created you for, and it will all work out, even though right now it doesn't look anything like that you had imagined. So I felt like God had been telling me that I need to make more vulnerable videos about my journey, about following Him, because essentially sometimes we always hear the victory stories about how, oh God, help me overcome this, help me overcome that, and then we forget that the journey towards that overcoming is never really that easy. It's not overnight. It wasn't 1 or 2 days, and sometimes it takes years for something to happen. And for example, myself is that God has called me to lay down my life and become an online missionary, and that may sound like all glorious, but the reality is that not all days are very glorious. So for example, as a result of not working, I can't afford to pay the taxes that was delivered upon my doorsteps just 2 weeks ago. I was owing the government up to $3,000 in taxes that I do not know why I would owe. Thank God, praise God, that a friend of mine has a shop this Christmas that was needing someone to help look after. So I'm working here as a salesperson or shopkeeper for the Christmas holidays, and I have seen it as a real blessing because it's really taking me out of my comfort zone to do something that I've never ever done before, but really grateful for the opportunity for my friend to let me learn something here. Perhaps that'll be helpful for my future endeavors, whatever it is, whatever it means to become an online missionary, an online entrepreneur. I don't really know what God has in store for my future, but I know He does, and if He is encouraging me to work here to provide for me right now, then it will all work out for the good. But at the same time, it is very disheartening and it is very discouraging some days when you feel like, well, I'm stepping into what God has called me to do, so why aren't things working out as you imagine it should work out? And it doesn't. It's disheartening when you get that $3,000 tax receipt, and it's disheartening when you have to do something that all your life you never imagined yourself doing. But at the same time, it is a very good learning experience to trust God and to learn to relate to this world in a way that's drastically different than I had ever imagined myself doing. So I appreciate the learning curve. Yeah, I don't know if I'm being really vulnerable here or not, because I'm actually having a really good day today. I was very grateful that my friend gave me this opportunity, and I was very grateful for the experience today. Anyways, I just really hope that this video has been encouraging you to know that the walk with God really isn't all that rosy every day, and it's okay that it doesn't have to be that great every day, but as long as you're walking with God, then you know that you're walking towards everything that He has ever planned for your life, created you for, and it will all work out, even though right now it doesn't look anything like that you had imagined. Anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to put that out there and invite you guys to on this journey of vulnerability, of discovering what it means to become the beloved that He had created you and I to be. So that's it for now today, and remember guys, you are accepted, you belong, and you are loved always. Take care.